Right, hello there guys, and welcome to round 10 of 21 for GP2 here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. This is its first 17 and I'm alongside with Sam Fuller from last week and also with IRL Schumacher. How are you doing today, you two?
Not bad at all.
It's very good to hear. We are actually looking forward for GP2. I think we'll find out what the weather's going to be like from one of the drivers. At the moment, it looks like it seems to be nice and sunny.
Yeah, it does
Not
look
the
quite dry.
typical, not the typical
Not the Britain we're used to. Huh?
No.
But I mean, after last week, I think sun or rain, we're in for a definitely quite entertaining race here.
Yeah. I think anything can happen for this race. We do have some people that are missing the race, one of which is Paraquex, Discreetly's teammate, so that means Discreetly is all on his own for the British Grand Prix.
An advantage for his strategy, but disadvantage for his points there.
That is true. We also do have a new driver. We have two new drivers. We have Cultured Hair 770, who is in rocking the Mercedes AMG with Chrome, and we do have Monster Skyline in the Sauber.
We've got three new drivers then, because Big Abdullah is new to GP2.
Big Abdullah has also moved up to GP2 after one race at GP3.
He is also serving a qualifying ban.
That is correct, he does have a qualifying ban.
He came first or second in GP3, I can't remember. I think
he finished second.
Leif not win.
Leif won, but then got black flagged.
Yeah, black flag.
Why is there a car coming out on the track?
Yeah, I've just had a car start up there.
Yeah,
There's
I think it's one of the
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Has to be Cultured Hair.
Yeah, might be for a side lap.
Because
he's on the hards, so that means he's checking what the pace is like. He
he's
hasn't retired,
retired.
so he might have made a little bit of a mistake.
Yeah.
Which I think we'll accept. We will accept that.
Yeah, I think we'll
So then,
with that one.
as we wait for Q2 for it to start, who do you think will be knocked out?
Well, we've got two drivers there in the line there. I said the same last week. I think people that get kicked out of Q2 will simply be down to retirements. All it takes is two drivers to retire on that first lap or second lap, and that's them out of the session and the other 10 through. It's Silverstone's a little bit of a more difficult track to crash on, in my opinion. I mean, compared to the likes of Austria had last week. It was easy with the low speed corners like turns 1 and 2. It's easier to spin out in any lap there, whereas with Silverstone I feel like it's a little more difficult to get the pace here. I mean, this is a little bit weird from Peter I consider he's got a qualifying ban and he's currently going to serve a lap.
He does have a qualifying ban, so he is going to stop onto the pit lane.
I mean, he's in full control of the car too. He is driving that, but he is retiring. He's pulling to the side.
He's going to possibly stop alongside. So he tries to get himself disqualified.
I'm not exactly 100% sure what's going on here.
No. Wait for a couple. I'm going to try and get the GP2 standings.
The other side he pulls, I'm guessing he's going to retire here.
Yeah, he's going to pull it aside. So that does mean that he will be disqualified. So that means he'll be serving his qualifying ban. Right. I've got the standings from after Austria of GP2. We have Paraquix in front of Top Gunner, only by 58 points, with Paraquix on 166, with Top Gunner at 188. And because Paraquix is not there, that means Top Gunner and Smithy might have a chance to close that gap a little bit. Smithy is in third with 96 points, only 12 points behind Top Gunner. We do have City Clock in fourth, but he is no longer racing with us, which means that Discreetly will be the one behind Smithy with 77 points, so he's hoping for a good performance here at Silverstone. Same goes with Rangerich, who is also no longer with us, I'm afraid. So that means Chill will be behind Discreetly with 70 points, so he's hoping for another good performance from Austria, same as Discreetly. AMG Kosher is behind Chill by 4 points with 66. He's hoping for a very good, strong performance here at Silverstone. Another one trying to get off the mark is Old Banzi with 37 points, being 1 point ahead of Horndog, who is on 36. Both of them are struggling at a substantial rate here at the GP2 season.
Horndog isn't racing as Horndog today. Horndog's on his Satan UK account due to a ban of the Horndog account.
But it will count on his for his Horndog account, so that's
right.
And for the constructors, at the moment, Scuderia Ferrari is ahead of Williams, but only by 65 points.
Phil, sorry to interrupt, but I've just to do something here really quickly, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes if that's okay. I'll leave you two to it.
That's fine.
Right.
That is okay.
Got a few engines starting up here in the pit lane. Looks like we've got Smithy and Discreetly
yes, it is.
coming
We've got
onto the
Smithy.
track.
Smithy and Discreetly.
And I think once again that's Avdar coming onto the track. I wonder if he's going to retire on track. Can you see the point in him coming out, however, because he can't just retire from the pit lane.
Yes.
Let's see what he does
Yeah,
here.
he's just going to park alongside. Yeah. So he does understand. There we go. And also going to get the GP3 standings as well. So that means if I am going to be streaming GP3, I'll also have that standings as well.
We've got both Renaults out here
Yep.
on the medium compound. This Q2, so it's the fastest lap you set in this qualifying session. Sorry, will be the tyre used by all race on.
Yes.
And here we see Culture coming out on the hard tyre. I'm not really sure what
That's
is.
a little bit interesting from Kosher.
Yeah,
For the hards. He could possibly either be going for a very passive one stop, starting on the hards and then possibly going on to the softs at the end.
That is, in my opinion, pointless because you can do the same time with mediums. You know, I think the hards are only should be using it 100% races because of how hard they are.
Yeah.
Mediums serve a lot better purpose in these 50% races that we host. I mean, I tried several different strategies for my race, and not one of them worked with a hard tyre. That is very
I think
interesting.
I've tried two strategies of softs and mediums. One with starting on the softs and then one starting on the mediums.
Yeah, I did that.
And yeah, and I think I've already told you, it doesn't particularly make that.
Yeah, it was very
much of a
similar.
difference. It's
However,
borderline even.
we did see Leaky go onto the hards in
The hards. Yeah.
GP3 and he won the race. And to be fair, he managed to take the team
starting
whilst
on
I
the
was sitting
mediums.
behind him.
He was starting on the. I think he started on the mediums, and then he went pitted onto the hards, like he did in GP3.
The thing is, I started on the softs, and he pitted at the same time with me. So arguably, he could have been a lot faster, even though he started on a harder compound. If he started on the softs, he pitted the same. That was what I did.
So while Smithy is now going on to the exit of Club Corner as he crosses the line, a little bit of sideways action. There's also 129.1.
129.1, well done from Smithy. That's a great benchmark.
Very, very good benchmark from the Renault driver. And it looks like he's really gone into the pits. So it does look like he seems a little bit distraught from that outlap on the softs. So it looks like he's shown a little bit of disgruntlement as Top Gooner now goes across his line with a 128.5.
Excellent lap there from Top Gooner. Rome comes in. On a 1.9
10 faster than Smithy.
Manzi slots in
Manzi
P2.
Does a 28.6, and that
faster than Manzi.
was on the mediums.
We're going to have a very fast pack here. But it looks like Kutcher has dived back into the pits. Maybe he's realised that the hard was the wrong call and he's going to come back out straight on instead of mediums or softs and come back out and complete the lap.
Yep, that's correct. So here we go, we have Monster Skyline, debutant.
Oh, his tyres here. Moves out lap. Monster Skyline is one of the new drivers here in GP2. And in testing he did seem quite quick, so I'm not really sure what to expect here from the newbie.
It does actually seem quite quick in the tests, I think one of which was in Italy, if I'm right.
Yes, I think you're right there.
Azerbaijan was struggling a little bit, and I think it was the same with Germany. But Italy is where his pace started to shine a little bit. As you can see, one of the Williams going past, and that is Chill. As he goes on to Maggots and Beckett, so now Chapel, now onto the Hanger Straight. Finds 6/10.
He has came straight back out, however.
Up to the mediums. As Manzi goes fastest with a 128.4. Very good lap from Manzi there.
Yeah, great lap from him.
As we see Chill. It's a 128.5.
Not far off his teammate there who's in P2.
Yeah. We'll have a look at Monster Skyline. Who is starting his lap here at Silverstone.
Nice and tidy through there. Keeps a great line. A little bit slow on the throttle there onto the straight, however. He'll just keep it quite tidy. Oh, Smithy goes quicker on the mediums.
Than his teammate, half a tenth.
Currently to 1-2 from the Renaults.
Possibly be a front row lockout. Smithy did say that he is pretty confident here at Silverstone.
Manzi's having a few connection issues there with the forward bars. Whilst Monster Skyline comes past him, who's going into Maggots and Beckett right now. Wide.
Fast section, first part flat, then down into 7th, then 6th. And then on to the Hanger Straight. So very good, decent pace. There's Skyline. Now coming up to Club Corner.
Probably looking to be a high 28
very
and
hard
28,
corner to
yeah,
try and
this is a pretty tight lap, yeah.
A 129.3.
Oh, yeah. It's slower than I expected there from Skyline, judging how I saw his lap being drove. But lovely now goes on to his flying lap.
Here comes Colt in the Toro Rosso. Oh, a little bit of understeer on turn 2. I think there was a slight lock-up at turn 3. The back end slips out on the loop. Now onto the Wellington straight. Now into Brooklands, and now Love Field. Takes a very nice late apex there from Colt.
Discreetly comes across the line as on a... Where was that discreet? That just said his lap there, I think it was, yeah.
Yes, it was.
I don't know, it was... Was it Nakosha?
Mediums. Kosha's done a 129.343, whereas Discreetly with 129.150. As we are still on board with Colt, as he now goes on to Chapel, and I'm on the Hanger Straight.
Seems like it's been quite a tight lap.
Looks like Smithy has crashed out.
Smithy has crashed. As Colt dives into the
box.
pits there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's a
pit
glitch,
entry.
because Smithy's went down to P10 for me. I don't know if he's still got the purple lap time though, so I'm not sure if that means he's going to get through the next section or not. Depending on how quick Lovely's lap is with obviously Abdullah having his qualifying ban.
Yeah.
But it looks like Skyline's going for another hot lap here.
We'll also have a look at Cultured Hair, as he now goes on to Cops. Taking a little bit more of a narrower line. Seems to slow down a little bit. It does look like he has backed off.
Yeah, it does look like that. I've got Munster Skyline on his second hot lap here. About to go into Maggots and Beckett. Crossed into 7th for the first, and into 6th for the second, and down into 5th for the third turn. Nice tidy exit onto the straight there.
He is 3 seconds down, so that does mean he could be pitting in.
Seems like he is going overly quick for in lap, however, yeah, you're alright there, he has got no ARS on either. It looked like he was pushing there. Maybe he's rushing back to maybe try instead of fatter taking the softs to get try a different strategy, or I'm not 100% sure, maybe.
Well, it does look like the Cultured Hair actually ran out of fuel coming up onto Cop's corner. So being 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
As Discreetly retires.
Away is Discreetly, and Chill retires into the pits, and they know that they're safe. I think Chill's very happy with that performance here at Q2. Doing a 128.554. There's a Horn. Ties into the pits as well. So with 3 minutes left on the clock. On Q2, Manzi is at the top with a 128.488. Top Guna second with a 128.539. And Chill with 128.554. Those are the top three that has made it into the 128s.
I think we were right about Lovely, who's came back into the pits and strapped on instead of softs. Yeah, we were right. He went from the medium onto the soft there. Maybe he's thought at the last minute I need to try and
time.
Yeah.
As Monster Skyline retires into the pits as well.
Only 3 drivers left in the session, 2 of which have set a lap. Culture Head does
so
seem
far
quite a little
at the
slower.
moment, so far at the moment, there are 2 people who'll be starting on the softs, and that is Cultured Hair and Top Guna. We're now just waiting for Lovely Colt. And it looks like Cultured Hair is going to go on his outlap as well. But he has retired on track. So he will get a penalty for retiring on track. because I hope that they have been told that they will be they have to retire in the pits if they are confident.
Looks like Colt is going quite slow here. I'm not sure what's.
It's just trying to
warm up
his
his
tyres.
tyres.
He's getting a little bit
Gotta
close
get
onto the grass.
Gotta get a shift on. Yeah. I mean, there's only 1 minute left of the session.
So this is his one shot to try and do
right
it.
there. You know, if it's boosted with GRL.
Onto the exit of Stowe. And there we go. That brakes. And onto Club Corner. Does short shift a little bit. And now he will start his hot lap.
I would make a break for Lovely. Gotta get faster at 130.2 to get himself into Q3.
Now onto Aintree, now on the Wellington Straight. Doing almost 200 miles an hour. Now braking very, very hard. Onto Brooklands. And then Lovefield. Again,
tiny
takes a very late line and a good late apex. Now exits up Cops and now onto Magnuson Beckett.
Just slip me through there.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit snaky. Oh, I think he invalidated.
He must have done that. I think that's P11 there for Cole.
It's P11.
I think that's completely for Smithy as well because of his crash. I think that would have knocked Smithy out anyway. I think he was safe if he still left it because of how what happened with Smithy.
So that does mean that Lovely Colt will be knocked out. Smithy is very, very lucky. So that means the only two people that will be starting on the softs are Top Gooner and Cultured Hair.
Quite large.
Just off a 10th.
But large fraction of all the of the top 10 starting on the mediums there.
Yeah.
I think that's probably quite a...
of the top 10. 80% of the top 10 are on the mediums, whereas the 20% are on the softs. So we are now on to Q3, where we have only 9 drivers. That's only because that's Smithy crashed onto the pit entry.
We wouldn't save Q3 for that.
It would have got, yeah, I think he could have got it. That would be it would be through to Q3.
He was in 10th position on the final order, so I'm not really sure what's happened there. Vascalin straight out there, quite eager to get his lap time in.
Yeah, he's very, very eager.
Same again with Cultured Hair. And Manzi.
And Crow.
Well.
And Top Gooner.
And yeah, they're all coming out quite early, I mean. So what's your prediction for pole position here? Who do you think's going to take it?
Oh. It does look like that Manzi's actually got some good pace here at Silverstone.
Yeah, I do agree there.
So I think he could be one of them. But we do know how fast Discreet he was at Austria, so it does look like that the performance could be continuing here at Britain. As we see Monster Skyline rocking number 4 for the Sauber team. Even though if you look at the front, it almost looks like a Williams.
Everyone other than Kush just came out again. I mean, that happened in qualifying 3. in Austria as well, I can remember. Wish I left it very late and
Yeah.
didn't set a benchmark lap. I wonder what that's actually about.
I think it's when when there's someone that just waits. I think it's just to get the track when the track grip improves.
Yeah, that could be it, yeah.
Right,
He's
qualified.
waiting for the
so
track
that
to
could be
become a
why.
bit more of a in.
Yeah. You can see how sweltering and boiling hot it is here at Silverstone.
Yeah, it is a nice sunny day.
As Skyline now approaches, goes towards Cops. I did hear a downshift, so it does sound like he was in 8th gear, then dropped down to 7th.
We've got culture on the
Now
hard tyre
Chapel.
again here.
Really?
Yeah, everyone other than culture is on the softs. He was chose the hards. I'm not sure if that's possibly a mistake or I don't know what that is.
Or he's
Welcome
not
back,
sure.
Schumacher.
No problem. Sorry, I was a bit longer than I needed to be.
Alright, no worries,
Alright.
mate.
As Monster Skyline crosses the line with a 128.589 for the
Very
benchmark
quick
for
lap there
Q3.
from Skyline.
Very good strong lap from the Sauber driver. So I think we have UF Chrome.
Chrome goes fastest by
Fastest by
7,000.
700ths, with Top Gula goes fastest by 6/10.
Wow, what a lap from Guna.
So, we lost Smitty in Q2. Oh.
Yeah, if you notice, there's only
Yeah,
9
crashed
drivers.
out.
Smithy should have
I have
gotten through because he was in 10th position. But we're not really sure what's happened there. And
Oh,
Chrome
yeah,
is
so
down
there
there,
with
98.
131.0.
Sorry, cultured. I mean, that is a solid lap for the hard tyre. I mean, his tyres were still freezing cold, and he said a 131.9. Sorry, 131.1. That's a pretty solid lap if you're on the hard tyre.
Yeah. As we see
However, I
Chill
wouldn't. Mistake Horn Dog came in
Start
with a 128.
is flying. It's a very good strong lap from Horn there for the Red Bull driver.
Yeah, well, I've seen him near the back of the grid for the past few weeks. I wonder if he looks about to change areas.
We never know. So we'll have a look at Chill as he now approaches Aintree and onto the Wellington Straight, opening DRS. Now dropping it into 4th gear at Brooklands, and then 3rd to Lovefield, and then short shift to 4th. Doesn't actually use the exit curb, which is quite fascinating.
Nice and tidy there.
Now approaches Cops. Very bumpy. Very, very bumpy entry there. And now onto Maggots and Beckett. Very, very neat from Chill there. Now onto the Hanger Straight. And it does look like that Skyline and Chrome improved. They're both at the 128.2s. With Skyline only 600ths faster than Chrome. As we now see Chill onto Club Corner. Now back on the power, crossing the line. The 127.7.
What a lap there from Chill. I mean, it looks like we're possibly going to have a Williams front row lookout here. I mean, that's 2 1 minute 27s from only 2 drivers.
To
I mean,
Williams.
third place is 3/10 away. I mean, 3/20 is quite 3/10. Sorry, is quite a big margin for qualifying, especially when all the cars are equal and everyone's performing just as well as each other. I mean, that there shows extreme dominance of Silverstone for me.
Yeah, it does. We'll now have a look at Discreetly. Starting his hot lap. Onto turn 1. It's a very, very good line onto turn 2.
Roger has run out of fuel before he's gone into the pits there. And I wonder if he's going to go into the pits, put on a second set of tyre and increase his time, or if he's just going to set off the rest of the section and take
So, guys,
give me 9th place.
who is your tip for pole here today, do you reckon?
I don't think
Well,
Jill's
the way
time's
the-
been.
Oh,
I'm going to say that now. I think
Alex.
Jill's going to stick there. The only person that's going to best his time is him. That's my bet.
I'm not that entirely sure. Seems to be pretty close.
It is very
At the
close.
moment.
Very, very close.
I think Chill might just get it, but I would give Discreetly half a chance.
Yeah, he hasn't said like I knew there was Manzi actually. Manzi had great pace in Q2. Yeah, I didn't actually take that into account. That's probably. But you know, I'm gonna stick with my first choice. I'm gonna say Jill for pole.
Oh, looks like Discreetly's gone into the pits. Seems to have made a mistake. Or invalidated.
Is he gonna
Can we
have
now
time to
go
spend
on
another
board
lap here?
onto Manzi. AFG Kosher and Skyline are on their out lap. AFG Kosher will be now starting on his flying lap. And it looks like Chrome is going to be on his out lap as well.
Coach here has went back into the pits and put on a set of soft, and I think that's him just coming back out there, out of the pit exit here. Yeah, it is. He said put on a set of soft. He's probably going to best his time. I'm not really sure what he was thinking with the hards there. I wonder if that was just like a pace test, like to see how quick it would actually be around the track in these conditions.
Yeah, just try and get the feel of them, possibly. Have a look at Manzi at Brooklands. Takes a slightly narrower line than the rest of the people. Again, doesn't use the exit curve of Luffield.
I'm just on board with AMG Kosha here.
Yeah, once again he's stayed very late. I wonder why he's going to slot in with these, which is weirdly a benchmark mark because of him not doing a first run.
Yeah. As Manzi now barrels his way through the Hanger Straight and now onto Stowe. Takes a very good apex and a good strong exit of Stowe.
Looks like Munster Skyline's
Now he
3
approaches
tenths
the
up
club.
here on his first lap.
Manzi
Got quite
across
a few
the line.
laps going on right here.
Does a
Oh, and Manzi's pissed
1:27.6.
Very quick lap there from Manzi. Very, very quick lap there from Renault.
Very good strong lap.
AMG
from
Kosha's
Manzi, I
up
think,
next. See what time he can do.
Oh,
1:27.
7.
He beats
It's
Chill by
Chill
a
by
nine.
thousandths.
9,000 quicker than. Oh, what a lap. That came out of nowhere from Kusha. I thought you would have probably slotted in with that. Maybe a low 128.
That's almost a Leclerc moment from the real life Brazilian Grand Prix.
Yeah, you're right there. I mean,
Oh, it looks
absolutely
like
out of
Scarlett goes a
nowhere.
little bit narrow of Maggots and Beckett's.
Filtrate hair here as well.
So
And
now 1:20 to go.
what a lap.
Chill is now coming to the end of his lap.
He's going to start his flyer.
Discreetly on a hot lap as well here.
Everyone is now out.
So it's now make or break from
Scarlett does
all
not
of the
improve.
drivers.
As a horn goes a little bit squirrely. A little bit of a wiggle on the exit of Love Field. Takes cops quite nicely.
I am on board with Chill here now as he's
Yeah, so am I. Yeah, I wonder how he's gonna come about on his final run.
I think that better exit from Love Field might help him a little bit.
very
Did hear a
neat through
downshift on
there
cops. Now on to Maggots and Beckett's.
He seems
A
slow
bit
through
slow
there.
through there.
Horn improves with 128.106 as Q3 ends.
Chill
It
is
is
the
now
only
to
man
Chill.
who can take pole
Can
position.
Chill or Top Gooner get the front row? Do not. We actually have no idea.
I'm gonna get on board with discreetly who's coming down the hangar straight.
As Chill now
Let's
goes
see what
onto
Chill
the
does.
exit.
Oh,
Oh, 127.3.
27.3.
And Top
Well
Gooner's
done,
gone into the
Chill.
pits.
Discreetly can beat that.
I
Top
mean,
Gooner's retired.
I called it from Chill, but I didn't expect it to be that quick.
Yeah, he's gone into the pits. So we're now going to
Excellent lap there
discreetly.
from Chill.
Oh,
Does not set a lap.
it was invalid. He
So we now go on
invalidated.
to Chrome.
Now, Horn Dog is now coming through Maggots and Beckett's. He's backed out.
Chrome
Yeah,
goes a little
he's
bit wiggly and
backed
goes
out.
fourth.
Chrome goes
127.784.
Horn Dog or
Is-
Stan. No.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just. It's Horn. Sherry. It's Horn.
Alright.
Oh, Horn comes up on the grass there.
Yeah, he's gonna bail out, is he? I'd imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, he was already 6 tenths behind there. I doubt he said another.
Is, and that looks to be that for
Chill.
qualifying.
Yeah, very strong.
Excellent lap there
I'm-
from Chill. I mean,
Very
doesn't
surprised
get
that
much
it's
quicker
crucial
than
there.
that.
I am surprised at discreetly.
Yeah, big shade
Yeah,
there
it's
for
a
the
bit
Ferrari.
shock from discreetly there. So there we have it. That is the top 10. We do have Chill that's going to be starting on pole, with Manzi in second with a 127.666. Coaster in third in the papaya orange McLaren with Chrome in fourth. Top Gooner is going to be starting in fifth. I think he's not going to be very happy as he was trying to set a flying lap on the ending of Q3, whereas Horn is going to be starting in sixth, Skyline seventh. Hare's going to be starting in 8th, and discreetly, it's going to be very unfortunate, he's going to be starting 9th. So there will be a 5-minute break, and the race will start at 9:49. So now we'll have a look and see. So we do have Lovely Colt and Big Abdullah at 11th and 12th.
Smithy there in P10. I wonder if that was maybe a glitch. I didn't let him into P10. Sorry, Q3 there. Or
I don't know if he crashed.
I do not know.
If he crashed and
crashed
lost
at
the
the pit
wheel,
entry.
did he lose a wheel?
I think he did. Yes.
Yes, he
then
did.
That's why it's, yeah, 'cause we had that with Johnny Bravo last week in GP1, Phil. Remember, he crashed in Q2,
Oh, yeah.
so he didn't. He
Smithy
crashed
really
and
one of
quick
the
there
crashes
as well.
was quite-
I bet him and Discreetly are quite disappointed with how their qualities turned out.
They are going to be two men to watch coming through the field, I'd say.
I mean, Smithy has always got excellent race pace.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's certainly one to watch here at Britain.
It's still anyone's game for the GP2 championship,
Yeah, it is.
with
It's not,
Smithy
certainly
actually closing the gap. He's actually closing the gap a little bit, as he is currently in third. There's only 70 points between him and Para, so hopefully he can get some points, so use that as an advantage.
Yeah, I mean, especially if Smithy does manage to climb up into the ranks here at Silverstone. Obviously, we haven't got Power Racing yet. It's going to be a massive advantage for him within the championship standings.
So then what? So then, as we are now waiting for, as we are about 2 minutes away for the formation lap, who do you think will be the top three?
I mean, currently we've got three colours on the in the starting three. You know that's not something we see not very often, but you know it's normally
No.
team has been quite compacted together. I mean, as you can see here, they're very massively spread out. I mean, you've got Williams in first and fifth, you've got a Renault in second and 10th, you've only got one McLaren, so you can't really compare there.
I think the last time it was quite spread out at GP2, I think if I can remember, it was either France or Canada for this season. Or if it was making it span to like, I don't know, from season 1, I think the last time it was spread out was in season 2 at Spain, where it was quite spread out.
Another thing to quickly talk about here before we go on the formation lap is the 2, 11th and 12th. They're both on the soft tyres. Is that going to come back and bite them on the backside after they've, you know, started so far back? Because they're going to have pace for the initial few laps. But, you know, starting so far back, you may want to take more of a conservative approach, which a lot of the other drivers have.
It's true.
Flipped reality here, isn't it?
I think my
that is true.
My top three in this race, though, I think I'm gonna have to go with Chill. I think discreetly, I'm also gonna have to go with
Really?
What's his name? Manzi.
Oh. So you'll be
And then-
thinking that discreetly might have some good strong pace in the
Yeah.
race then.
I would go
Get
my
yourself a podium.
outsider then for the podium. I would have to say Smitty. I reckon he's.
I'm going to see the opposite there. I'm gonna put Smithy in my top three, along with Chill and potentially. I'm not sure. I think Chill and definitely Smithy, because Smithy's always got superb race pace. I mean, you can't deny that. Because when Smithy's quick, he's quick. I think I'm going to put discreetly on my outside there, because I think another driver to look at as well, who I think is possibly going to drop back quite a few places, is Kershaw, because he does always do quite well in qualifying when he puts the effort in. However, his race pace isn't as outstanding as what his qualifying pace. I mean, he set one lap in Q3, then it's got him in third place. I mean, I think if you compare that with his race pace, it's not going to be as strong.
I think for my top three, this might be a bit tough. I'm going to go quite out of the blue, and I'd say Chill, Top Gooner, and Smithy.
Yeah, that is not a bad shout there. So that's not a bad assumption at all. But here we are.
I think we could possibly see a Williams 1-2.
There is potential for that. I do agree there.
Yeah. As we are
However,
now
we
on the
are
formation
now.
lap. So that Chill is a little bit gleeful and is now hoping for it to have a very good start for turn 1. After that brilliant performance in Q3.
I think if Chill wants to stay ahead, he's going to have to get a quick start, and he's going to want to hug that inside line into turn 1 and try and get away ahead of the Renault. Kershaw, I've never actually seen this high up and had a great start.
No.
Maybe there'll be something
I think
different here for him
I
today.
think this is his first time ever being this high up.
Yeah, I think it is.
And I think it's also the same for Chrome as well.
I think
This is
Even though he debuted in Austria, Chrome is starting to get very comfortable.
I think there's
wasn't
another guy you need to
pole
watch.
position last week.
Considering his debut tonight is Big Abdullah. I think you're going to need to keep an eye on him.
In what way do you
They
mean
will
that?
be
Do you
keeping
mean
it.
that in race potential, or do you mean that in
Possibly
race potential,
aggression
yeah. But
and
aggression,
race
I would
potential.
say a little bit of aggression, but race potential too. Just
Yeah.
out of interest, but I think
Yeah, I kinda
aggression
know what you
could
mean.
get the better of him too. I think he's just one of them drivers.
yeah?
Personally,
I
I think
wouldn't
he's
say
one of them
he's-
drivers.
I wouldn't say he's reckless, but I'd say he's very
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't say
So
I
then-
agree with you.
So,
Right.
as the
I'll
grid
go on
now
board
forms
with
up,
Smitty.
we are now ready for 5 red lights for Silverstone.
I'm gonna go on
And
board
it's
with
lights
Smitty
out
from
and
the
away
start.
we go, and it looks like Manson's got caught out. And now drops into 4th
bad
and into
start.
Oh, that's
5th.
an excellent
Skyline
start there
there.
from Chrome.
Oh, and there's a
It's a very,
Mercedes.
very good start from Chrome, and it looks
There's
like
a
Colton
Mercedes
has got a little
round.
bit of a spin.
Coulthard here is round and he's down at the back of the field. Excuse me, Smitty's
Oh,
already
a
up
little
to
bit of a
7.
front wing,
massive,
and it looks like the
massive
screen has
collision
lost a little bit of damage as well.
And it looks like the Alpha.
Oh,
Mr. Skyline
are
has
we
had a
gonna
terrible
Are
start.
we going to have
He's
team
all
orders
over.
between the two Renault drivers here? Smitty's gone from 10th to 6th in the first 2 or 3 quarters of this race. He's now up by his
Chrome's actually got
teammate.
off to a very, very good start.
I'm
Oh,
on board with
Coulthard has
Smitty here.
surprisingly held the position.
Oh, it
And
looks
Big
like
And he's
Big
Abdullah.
only
Abdullah's now
5
going around the
tenths
outside
behind
of Love
Mercedes.
Field.
Big Abdullah's also gone from 12th to 8th.
Battling his teammate here on the pit straight. Oh, pit straight, sorry.
And now onto Cops.
Smitty is now behind the six.
Keep a sharp eye on
right
that
on the
battle,
tail of a
Sam.
podium. Smitty is about a second, not even a second, but 7 tenths, let's say, off the podium place, even though he's in 6th. It's very close.
I was a little bit surprised about Manzi bogged down at the start of the race.
Yeah, but
He's
that
really
way,
clinging on to the back of the McLaren here, though.
still in 5th.
As Abdullah
Oh,
gets...
it looks like Big Abdullah's going to get Horn.
Oh, and
Oh,
there's
there's been a little bit of a
touch.
touch.
He's had a half spin. He's down to all his hard work in the first lap on done there by Big Abdullah.
And discreetly, he's now gone into the pits.
Now, oh, they're both on the medium tyre as well, so there's no different strategy. They're on the same strategy, the two Renaults. Oh, and Smitty's gone for the move. Smitty's up to P5.
So he's gone for a move.
Absolutely
Looks like there'll be two.
brilliant move there from Smithy. That was great driving there from the Renault.
That's a very, very good strong move from Smithy there. And it does look
Oh,
like
but
Top Wheels
Manzi is
actually
hanging on.
tried to reduce the gap onto Kosher.
And Smitty
Looking
now
at a
comes
little
down to
bit
the
of a
back
look.
of Top Gunner. What a start from Smitty. Up 5 places in the first lap. What a start.
Yeah.
However, Manzi is clinging on to the back
Very,
of him
very
here
good
with a
start from
3
Smithy
10th
there.
gap.
Yeah, Manzi's. I don't think Manzi's gonna. I think them two would be best to just work together. They're teammates. Just work
Yeah,
together. Get off the
yeah.
back of the top. Get back off
Yeah.
the back of the two ahead and just work together. Don't fight each other because they're only gonna ruin each other's races and tires. Like Smitty is already
Yeah,
closing
yeah.
in on Gunner, so just follow him. Don't fight him.
Oh,
Like
it
I
does
said
look
at the
like the lovely
start,
Colt is
Smithy has...
closing the gap onto Manzi a little bit. But Manzi defends very, very well. So now onto Stoke, but it looks like Colt's got a very, very good line.
However, we have got Guna and Kosher fighting here, which is going to slow them both down.
And it
which is
looks
gonna
like
create
Colt's
a bit of Smithy's favour.
Landing on for the move. He's made it stick.
Smitty is now all over the back and Top Gunner already nearly.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Top Gunner gets a little bit dirty here from AMG
Oh, is he
Kosher.
gonna
Now,
go
now
Top
approaching
Gunner
2 for it.
AMG?
Turn 3 and down the inside. Is it Top Gunner? Well,
He's
AMG
gonna hold
Kosher
it back.
defends very,
Kosher keeps
very
his
well.
Smitty is-
ahead.
Smitty is going to have DRS on parity and will he flick his DRS to overtake and maybe have a goal?
He's sitting in
not
high
close
here.
enough, I
Is he
don't
going
think.
to try and flick through? I don't think he is. I think
As
he's
Top
probably
Gunner
gonna
now
play it
goes on
safe.
to Brooklands. That is a very, very good strong move from Top Gunner there.
Smitty, if I was you,
Now
mate,
onto
I'd
Love
wait,
Field.
just Just wait until the straight. Just get through Maggins and Beckett. Get a nice run through Maggins and Beckett. And wait until the straight. And be your rest there. Save it through the corners. Smitty is off to a flyer. He's half a second
Like I
off
said
the
at the
podium.
start, we've already seen Smithy's absolutely brilliant race pace shine through already. He's now,
Unbelievable
like you see, he's now, oh, but he has got a time penalty there. 3 seconds. However, I think this will be a Grand Prix to watch. For the
But the thing
because
is, those that lovely Colts now on the back of Smithy and also on the back. Smithy
however,
goes on the
Smithy has
back
got
on
a great
Kosher.
run on Kosher. Is he going to go for the move? Yes, he is. He's going to stick
He's
it
up
in.
to 4th. What a
And
race.
he made the mistake as
Good
Kosher
move.
just gives up and pulls out of the deal. And Smithy moves at one
Good
excellent
move
move
from
there.
Smithy there.
Smitty is up 6 places in the first 4 laps of this race. Wow. First
Well,
place
He's a man on a
lap.
mission.
This is definitely not going to be having a positive effect on his tyres. I think
I think
this
yeah,
climb here might have knocked a lap off of his durability on the softs here. Sorry, is he on the softs? No, he's on the mediums.
he's on the medium. And the cars around him are on soft, so he's going to be... Now, UEF Chrome is catching chill.
I mean, he had an
Yeah,
excellent
it
start,
is,
so he
it
made a
is.
brilliant start.
Catching up to Chill.
Oh, and Top Gunner's running wide. He's going full lock. He's ruining his tyres by doing that. He was on full lock around the hairpin there, and it's going to ruin his tyres doing that. It's going to overheat them
As we
and
see
ruin
Smithy
them.
now going on to
However,
Cops.
Smithy has got an excellent run there.
Oh, I think the dirty air kind of got the best of him
Yeah,
on
he
the
did
exit
there.
curve of Cops.
A little bit
Approaching
too
Magnus and
soon.
Beckett's.
Just getting nice eggs out of Beckett's here, and he should maybe get close enough to have a goal by the end of the straight, maybe. I don't know, it's going to be close, but
He's keeping it in the medium ERS here. I think he's a little bit too far back to get the move done here. But if he keeps it nice and tidy through the remainder of sector 3, maybe we'll see him move. He's going to go a little
He's
wide
a little
there.
bit wide on the exit of Stowe.
now I'm going to jump on board with Kroner from him because he is getting close to the back of Chill. He's just at the fastest lap of the race with a 137.1.
So that's the fastest lap of the race.
Now they're both on medium tyres, so Smitty needs to clear Top Gunner as quick as possible as he's in softs. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
Chrome is a bit
Heavy-
swirly
the
there.
late braking. The late braking from Smithy kind of cost him a few hundredths of Top Gunner because G Kosher, Colt, Manzi are starting to
however,
form up a train a little bit.
this battle between Smithy and Gunnar for third place has turned into a battle between not just them two, but another 3 drivers on top of that. You know, there's a big train here now, and this is really, this podium position is close to anyone's ordinary.
Yeah. As Colt takes Cops in 6th.
Upper.
7th.
But was getting an excellent run here. I think they did it, yes, we're going to get him a little bit.
Well, Colt there has left the session, so someone try and invite him back. Oh, no, looks like Colt got the
wide.
little bit of dirty
Oh,
air.
Smithy here
good
gets an
save,
excellent
though.
run. Gunnar
Oh,
going to go for the move.
Smitty is up to P3. What a
Absolutely
move.
brilliant. Straight into the podium position there. No hesitation from Smithy at all. Absolutely brilliant move there.
He's a man on a mission.
Next up
Here's
is
Smithy.
Chrome.
And
Smithy
he's
is now
like Daniel Ricciardo at Monza last year.
Smithy's now fully in contention for a win here.
Oh, it looks like Hall's gone into the pits.
However, he won't save that penalty. And it'll just get added on at the end because I don't think he's going to pit again after this, depending on what tyre he goes into.
He's on the mediums. Perhaps he's not
However,
doing
it looks
very
like
well.
he's getting good on Smithy here.
Horn should have went on the hards and brought them to the end.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree there.
Now, Smitty, this is still a fight though between 3rd, 4th, or 5th. AJ
Really sets
Coulter
the
is still
fastest
there.
lap.
What has happened discreetly? He's just not been at the races today, really. Unfortunately for him.
Yeah, he made nearly pissed up after the drama on that one.
Yeah. Now,
that's
Goldster's hair.
well, Gunnar gets an
Oh,
extra.
Smithy goes a little bit on the grass.
Smithy gets his slowest out of the.
Oh, but it looks like AMG Coach is going to try and follow suit as well and trying to go around the outside. But it looks like Smithy defended well onto AMG Coaster as well. Now they're approaching onto the exit of Stowe and onto Club Corner.
Gunnar has took back to the place there. I mean,
Backs, outbreaks himself a bit
Lovely
there.
Colt. Trying to go for a move on Manzi. Does not make it stick. Smithy though. Trying to get
Big
off a lot
Abdullah
closer.
gets
Big
the
Abdullah
first
gets a
penalty,
3-second time penalty.
oh, we are 7 laps in. So far, it's been no retirements.
Yeah, at the moment.
Smithy gets a great run there on Gunnar. He goes a little bit wide. Smithy was a little bit inside there, but thought, you know what?
Smithy was close to getting very narrow.
He's got an excellent run there. He's right on the back end of Gunnar. If he throws it over to Kikia, he will get the move done, in my opinion. But let's see if he plays it cautious or not.
Patient.
Oh,
the dirty egg on him.
The dirty egg is really not come off.
that was not a break.
However,
Now
right
he's
at the back,
nicely
start all
clean
over
through
again.
Buckets.
Just keep it clean, and he will have third place back by the end of the straight with the DRS.
Yeah.
But AMG cautious.
There we
Oh,
go.
and Top Gunner's on the grass a little bit, which makes it even easier.
However,
This one
Smithy
wasn't
goes
easy
down
enough.
the outside,
Smithy
around the
got the
outside.
move done before Stowe.
I mean, Gunnar is completely
Very
backed
good
out with
move.
that there.
Oh, well, it looks like Coach is catching up as well.
Yes, Coach, I think Coach has put
Now,
complete advantage of that battle. That's
Smitty
so good
needs
to
to
drive
just
down.
clear off.
Yeah, they need
This is where he needs to just put the hammer down and just get away from these two and stop fighting, because he's just losing huge time to the two ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, you've seen his gap there extend to 4 seconds now. I think if Smithy can chip into that bit by bit before he makes his first pit stop, he's definitely a contender here for the win at Silverstone.
I think we are starting to see the soft tyres starting to get a little bit more worn.
Top Gunner though is still hanging on to the back of Smitty even on them soft tyres. But Top Gunner again is going full lock on that
Smithy goes
hairpin.
very, very wide. Love field, but takes a good late apex.
I mean, this is still a battle for third place here between the 3 cars.
Definitely.
It's definitely one to
Oh,
watch.
Manzi gets a dirty air off of Colts.
Chrome seems to be holding that gap between 1.5 and 2 seconds. But chill. Oh, there's a yellow flag at sector
Yellow
1.
flag
What's
for sector
happened?
1.
And it's
Oh,
Hall.
and it's a spin.
Oh
from Horn.
no.
Very unfortunate for Horn there. I think a bit of tailwind kind of just threw him out. There's Kosher, who's
Doesn't seem to
a
be able
little bit more closer.
Yeah, you can
Or
definitely
on
see
Just a
the,
little bit wayward.
yeah, you can
Gets some
definitely see the soft tyres starting to lose their
He just
options.
needs to
Yeah.
get out of that DRS range of Top Gunner, otherwise it's just going to allow Top Gunner to keep coming back at him.
And Coach is probably going to get the move done on Gunnar, and he's coming last, especially with Gunnar being on the softer tyre.
Especially if Smitty gets out of DRS range of Gunner, it's going to just leave Gunner as a sitting duck, I think. Oh, and Coach gets a 3
Coach
second
has got a
penalty.
3-second time penalty.
That was
That's
a
going to be
silly
a massive
penalty.
Went very,
injury.
very narrow of Brooklands.
He went very, cut the very silly sort of penalty to concede
Cuts the
over what he did.
cuts the AstroTurf.
However, Lovely Colt has actually decreased the gap on the battle for third place here and has joined in.
Yeah.
This is true. He's been sneaking. Oh,
Oh,
I thought
Ooh,
Coach
Kosher was having
going
a
for it.
sneaky little look.
yeah, it's a went a little bit
That's
too hard on
it.
the brakes there.
Coach
That's another 10
Gunner
penalty
is
for
out of the
a
DRS
big
range,
Abdullah.
and that's as easy as you like for
Kosher has
Kosher.
got 4th.
now. Chrome has the gap down to
Perfect.
1.2
He's gone in.
seconds. Yeah, I think that was the right time. I think that was when your tyres are starting to go. Don't try to stretch them if they're starting to go, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
As well.
Yeah.
it was a bit of
Point.
from doing it.
1.1 seconds to the leader, but unfortunately Smitty still isn't closing that gap. The gap's gone up to 5 seconds. Oh, and discreetly gets the 3-second time penalty.
It does look like that Chrome is actually kicking the mediums in gear to keep
It's
increased gap. or
becoming a
safety.
2-horse race between these two drivers.
Yeah.
In the works Mercedes, we have Chrome chasing down the Williams with a Mercedes engine.
Let's not forget that the Williams are more. Have got less aeros. They're a lot more quicker on the straight line, but they are going to be hindering on the corners.
Oh, that was a bit
What was
wayward there from
Kroger's?
Chrome.
Yeah, a bit of
Yeah,
understeer
you
there
see
from
his gap
Chrome
there
there.
drop off.
Now AMG
It's
coach
Manzi,
is
though.
still just out DRS
Manzi's gaining the
range.
gap.
Manzi is just on the
Reducing that
side.
gap
I
on
think
Colt.
Colt is going to be going in this lap. I think he's going to be going in. No, he's not. He's staying
Not
out another
staying
lap.
out.
Now, is Big Abdullah going to pit, seeing as he's on the soft tyres down in 8? Big Abdullah had a very good start, and he's just Big Abdullah stays out. Big Abdullah had a very, very good start, but he just,
Excuse me.
I don't know, did he get caught up in something then later in the first lap? Because the first few corners he went from 12 to 8. He had a very good start,
I know.
but he doesn't seem to.
It looks like the
And
back
top-
markers are slightly getting in the way here with Smithy's chased down on second position.
It cultured hair, yeah, it's just after the pass.
Ooh.
Oh, Top Gooner, what?
Ooh.
The 23-second time penalty.
Manzi got
Oh,
clipped
and
by one of
Manzi.
the back markers.
He's
Which
not
is a
going
bit
to be happy
unfortunate. He
about
got
that.
clipped by one of the back markers. Yeah, he's not going to be happy at all.
The shame because Manzi's gap
So kosher.
I think it was Skyline that was extremely small. He's looking at a closer up in the coming laps.
Do you know what, guys? I have to just bring this to your attention of Top Gooner. I know he's in 9th and he's on his pit stop, but he's in clear air. And the longer these guys are out on them mediums, I reckon that Top Gooner is just chipping away at the gap that was there between himself and Smitty. Bear in mind, it was only a second or two. I reckon.
Yeah, I do
I
agree
wouldn't be
there.
surprised to see the undercut come into effect there.
Yeah, I do agree there.
Oh,
mean,
it
there's
looks like
what,
Colt's actually
4
staying
cars
out.
between them?
Big Abdullah's now pitted.
And Big Abdullah's pitted on lap up 11 this race.
Colt's staying out.
Colt is bringing them tyres a long way.
It's going to hinder them though.
He's
As Kosher
still
tries
he's
to
still
get
hanging on to
him.
he's still in fairness hanging on to the back of both AMV coaches.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
not too
okay.
bad, but Coach is caught right up to the back of Smitty here though.
Yeah, he
Less than
has. I
half
think
a
Smithy's
second.
probably had a few slower laps because you can see the gap to Chrome has extended. But
Oh,
Oh,
and
Chill
Chill
gets a
gets
3-second
3-second
time
time
penalty.
oh, that's
And-
first of
From my recollection, Chrome does not have a 3-second time penalty, so that could be
that's
interesting.
his first
Oh,
one.
looks like Kosher straight is steering out on Beckett's.
It's not going to be close enough, I don't think.
No.
Not close enough to get it,
Yes.
yeah, but maybe close enough to get it on the main straight.
He has a
Maybe.
team steering.
And Colt's in pits.
Colt's in the pits. He'll be pitting onto the mediums.
Ooh,
The
Smithy
top
was
gunner is
really
in
wide
sixth
there,
place.
Very wide.
Oh,
but it didn't seem to affect.
he
Kosher's
think he
run.
might have got away with that.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, I think he got away with it a little bit. So we are now halfway through onto in the Silverstone Grand Prix. Chill still holds the lead ahead of Chrome by 2 seconds. With Smithy in third, only 8 seconds behind the leader. With Kosher with 8.5 seconds. And Skyline 14.4 seconds. Well,
It's going to be interesting
to
though.
7th.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
These two, Smitty
and
and Kosher, are going to be pitting more or less the same lap. But is someone, like, if there's half a second separating them, will one of them pit early to try and get the overcut or even undercut to try and jump the other one? Will maybe Kosher
looks like Smithy went a bit narrow on Beckett's.
Kosher
And
did
straight into the steering wheel on Beckett's.
Kosher though is, if he pitted a lap early with the advantage of themselves, could jump in the pits. It's very close between these two. This is going to be a race long battle.
dive in there.
This is going to be a race long battle.
Has reduced the gap on to Chill. It's now 1.5 seconds.
But
Now 1.3 seconds between him and Chill, whereas Kosh is actually losing a lot of time now.
Oh, we've got a full field of mediums here actually. And we're counting every single driver on the track is on mediums.
so Top Gooner, I've worked out, Top Gooner is roughly 28 seconds behind. Oh! One of the backmarkers nearly hit Gooner there. But Top Gooner is roughly 28 seconds off Smitty.
Yes.
Is that... How...
Pretty
Like,
sure
this is
that's
the
the
longest
average
pit
end
lane.
Abdullah goes fastest.
This is the longest... Oh, and he's a 3 seconds
But
back.
it's a time count in the process.
Like,
Yeah.
this is the longest pit lane on the calendar. Is
Yeah,
Top
yeah,
Gooner.
yeah, but time is 28 seconds, so I think Luna is literally on the back end, or maybe even in front of Smithy when Smithy pits.
And that gap is coming down. I'm watching the gap, last couple laps I've been watching the gap between Top Gooner and Smitty, and I've been sort of doing rough calculations. And I think Smitty and Kosher are going to be pitting in another lap or two. And I think
It looks like Top Gooner is getting a little bit under fire by Colt. As Colt gets a much better line at the exit of Chapel, now going on to the Hangar Straight.
He's got a nose ahead now, and Top Gooner
That's
concedes
not
the
what
position.
Top
And he's
Gooner
got
needed.
the lead.
Oh,
And he gets a
No,
little bit
and
of
Man's
work
pits.
there.
Manzi is pitted. So Gooner did not need that to be battling with Colt. He needs to just even let Colt
As
go.
you can see, Big Abdullah overtakes discreetly.
So Manzi's going to take the softs 11 laps.
It's doable.
It is
It
doable,
is
doable, but we will see a big drop off at the end of the
And
11
again.
laps, I think maybe 9 laps in.
Chill
Oh,
is only
the
1.1
disconnection area there for
seconds
Colt
ahead.
is massively wide.
He's actually now under a second. It's 8/10 of a second between the two front. And bear in mind, Chill does have that 3 second time penalty.
Yeah. As AMG Kosher now still trying to close the gap onto Smithy. I think Kosher's actually
And the 2 leaders
struggled.
are in.
dives into
The
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 last
2 leaders are in.
Ooh,
The 2 leaders of the race have pitted on the same lap.
Kosher's staying
And
out.
Smithy's
Smithy
in.
dives in.
Now, who's this going to work out for? Is AMG Kosher going to have somehow extra pace in that McLaren who performed the unlikeliest of overcuts?
Well, he's throwing his ARS in hard here and he's going flat out around the first
He
2 3
needs-
corners. I mean, this is going to be a quick lap here from Kosher if he keeps his line right.
And look how close Chill and Chrome are coming out of the pits. They are very close together. Now, where's Top
As you
Gooner?
can see AMG Kosher
Smitty is leaving the pits now, and Top Gunner,
And it works.
Top Gunner's
Yeah,
jumped
so for
Smitty.
Top Gunner works.
Top Gunner's jumped
Oh.
Smitty by half
Oh,
a
that
second.
Smithy is on a faster, fresher tyre.
This shows.
Yeah, he is. He's on a fresher tyre. Ooh,
So that
He's
means
a little bit of oversteer.
Yeah.
that
But on
means
new race
Colt,
leader is AMG Coaster.
Colt, when Colt pits, Colt is going to be in third place with not having to stop again. He's on the mediums, so
Yeah.
he should be able to go to the end. So Colt is after. So Colt is up 7 places into 4th place. But
Oh,
when
it looks
Colt
like
pits,
Smithy's going to try and go side by side.
what a move!
But Smithy
by
made it
Smitty.
stick.
What a
I think
move!
Chris
He
is
needed to
in
get that
front of
job done.
Smithy here.
He needed.
Coach
He's
is now
already
pitted.
pulled the second. He's already pulled the second on Top Gunner. Now, will Smitty get back ahead? I think he will. I think it's been a quick enough lap, and he didn't get held up by Top Gunner. So I think Smitty
I
actually
think-
might have.
Yeah, he did get held up by Top Gunner
The
that
gap
much.
is still 29.5 seconds though, and the average pit stop takes about around 28. Judging he has a good pit.
Oh, Colt has set the fastest lap of the race, and Colt is on the mediums, flying, and Colt, as I said, is in
However,
third
it
place.
looks
Colt
like
has come out a bit.
Koshka's gonna...
Colt has come out ahead of Smitty.
And the overcut.
The overcuts works for
The
Kosher.
overcut has worked for Smitty. Or for
That
Colt,
lap
sorry.
must have been extremely fast on the inside of mediums there for the overcut to work on Smithy.
Smitty does have DRS. This
You know,
now
Koshka's
going
still
to
got
become a
very
race
good
dog battle.
pit here.
But are the two now they're on fresh softs? Can they catch Colt, who is on 4 lap old mediums? Like them mediums are going to the end for Colt, so they need to catch him
That's
if they're going to
wild.
get this podium. Now, out of nowhere, Colt has jumped into a podium place there.
Oh, but it looks like
Smithy's
Smithy actually got a very, very
Kosher
good,
here.
a good entry and exit of Cobbs.
Oh,
Oh, it looks like Kosher
Massive
He's
slaps the
no!
sausage curb.
and he's down
And he
on top of
continued
the
to
level
position
now.
is Smithy and Gunnar.
Now, Smitty needs to get his head down and get after Colt. He's on the quicker tyre. He needs to get after Colt.
I think Kosher's going to be kicking himself with that.
Now,
It's just his
crucially,
fastest lap.
Chill, who has the 3-second time penalty, is crucially 3.5 seconds ahead of Chrome. That could prove crucial at the end of this race.
And Kosher
And
up there.
Oh,
Smitty
Smithy
gets
gets
the
the side
3-second time
penalty.
penalty.
Oh, that's not going to help his battle at all.
That's not helping him with. I reckon he can pull away from Top Gunner, but that's not going to help him with catching Colt.
I think for Smithy, what he needs to do is to definitely push with 8
He
laps
needs
to go.
Yes, definitely needs to start pushing. He needs to use them
But-
tires. I know.
Kosher
Oster's
on
now
the
on the
back
back of Top
of
Gunner.
Top Gunner.
Chill gets
Chill gets
another
another
3-second
one.
penalty. Wow. Okay.
Wait,
So-
that,
And Rome still has no penalties.
so as long as Crew keeps it clean and kind of clings on at 96 seconds to kill, he's going to be able to win next season.
But the thing, crucially, Chrome does not know how many penalties Chill has. So that is naturally
Okay, shut up.
Chrome.
Actually,
Have a
I
look
think
around the inside
if
of
he
Top
checks the
Gunner.
gap in
But
front
it
of
looks
him
like
with
they're
the
still going to
radio,
go too wide onto Club Corner.
AMG
it
Costa,
looks
what
like
a
Top
move. Very good move.
Struggled on Club.
He did, he went very tight, and in fairness to him, left Costa a lot of room. I think Top Gunner is struggling on them mediums. Now, can Costa, who was dropped 4 seconds behind Smitty due to that mistake and battle with Top Gunner. Can he close Smithy? But Smithy is not catching Colt.
Excuse me.
There you can see Smithy onto Brooklands, and there's Kosher.
It looks like Karum is also dropping back from Chill, which is actually
Yeah.
really going to help Chill here with these six seconds worth of penalties.
This is going to make driver of the day very interesting.
Yeah,
I
do
don't know.
agree, yeah.
Like, I think it's gonna have to be either. I think Colt or Smitty.
Cole gets a 3 second time
Colt gets a
penalty
3-second time penalty.
I mean, it looks like Chill's
now. Oh, looks like
probably
that's Skyline. Skyline is actually gaining on Top Gunner.
Now this is going to make the battle for 5th place interesting, especially with Skyline jumping in the mix here. I mean, he's just closing in on a second day at DRS range.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Colt is catching up to Chrome. Chrome backing off.
Now I've just looked. Both Colt and Smitty have 6 seconds worth of penalties.
Right.
So that there
Chrome-
puts Crush out of 3rd place, if this is how the gaps
This
kind of
Colt-
stay.
AMG Kosher though has 1 penalty from my recollection, so he needs to gain a second and a half. But
Problem is though, he's got Top Gunner trying to reel him in.
Top Gunners
Because Discreetly goes fastest with a 129.8.
discreetly sound soft to the end. Culture cares driving around very slow. Oh, AMG
Kosher gets a
Kosher
time
has
penalty.
Oh no.
Oh,
Would that be the end
penalties
of
are
Kosher?
racking
As
up.
Kosher's
And look at
possibly
this.
secured 5th.
Colt is 7/10 behind Crow for the lead or for second place in this Grand Prix. But
there's a little wide there.
the funny thing is, if Chrome ends up crossing the line 3rd, if he could stay within 6 seconds of Chill, Chrome would actually jump from 3rd to Chill to 1st. Because both the two, Colt and Chill, have 6 seconds worth of penalties. Now Smitty has taken the gap up to 3 seconds between himself and Colt.
With
And
5
AMG
laps to go.
And AMG Culture is 5.1 behind Smitty.
And that's 9/10 away from penalties not mattering. This could be a massive game
Another
changer.
penalty.
Big Abdullah gets another
Well-
penalty there. I think that's that 9 seconds worth for Big Abdullah now.
That's 9 or 12
So?
seconds.
Oh, the Chrome is locked up a little bit there. And it
Chrome
looks
is
like
now.
Colt has massively closed that gap.
This
It's
is
down to
going
less
to
than 3
allow
tenths.
the battle between these two, second and third, is going to allow Chill to get that final second he needs with his
Yeah.
penalties. And Smitty's not. Smitty's 3 seconds away now. Smitty does have penalties
Oh,
too.
it looks like Chrome's
Chrome
costing
goes
a little
wide
bit.
in case
Goes
the grass,
very
yeah,
wide
it's
on
Cole
back
gonna
hits.
move done.
Colt is up to second place.
Throws in, overtake, and it looks like he's going to get the move done here.
But
Yeah,
Chrome has
Chrome
no
can't
penalties.
force
the
down.
position, and Curl is now in 2nd place.
Chrome just has to sit behind Colt though. Like Colt has 6 seconds of penalties.
But now I think look at
Penalties.
the yellow fuel marker on the exit display of Chrome. I think that means he's in the minus.
He's just about to hit the minus is what that means, I think.
Looks
Or
like he's
he's
got a
border
little bit
very
of
much
concern.
borderline.
Very
He's on the minus.
Oh, he's on the minus, okay. Now that's interesting. So he is going to have to save fuel. And with Smitty only 2.8 seconds behind, that could come down by a second a lap if Chrome has to start saving fuel.
Yeah.
Or is that what he's doing now, as he's already dropped
As he
a
gets the time
second
penalty.
behind Colt. Colt is reeling it on Chill. I don't think he's going to do it now. Both of these have 6 seconds worth of time penalties. But I have to say, Colt is a man on a mission there to find a few laps of this Grand Prix.
Yeah. 4 laps to go, and it looks like, if we look on the clouds, the track's starting to cool down a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
Now, since the
Which
start
could
of this lap,
favour as much as
Sky
gets
didn't
another
get
time
the
penalty.
penalty.
That does mean, because the clouds are forming up, that does
one.
mean the medium tyres are starting to go a little bit, starts to kick in a lot more.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. Bolt has taken a second and a half out of chill in this race lap. That is a big chunk of time to be taken out of. Now he's getting caught by Coulter. Oh, Coulter here needs to get out of the way. He's costing time here for Colt. Coulter here needs to get out of the way. And now Chrome is being held up behind. The back marker of Coulter here is just not getting out of the way of these drivers. And now Smithy has to try and pass them. And what is Coulter here doing? I recorded that. I called that.
I think
that's Hare's AI. So.
Yeah, I think that's the
Well,
AI.
Hare's still in the race, I think. Hare is still leading.
No,
he
he's
has
got
got
the red cross next to his name. That means he's got no connection with the AI driving.
Oh, right, okay. Smithy is now only 1.2 seconds off Chrome, but Chrome doesn't have any
Smith's
penalties.
closest grab to Chrome. Yeah, you've got to take into account that Smith's got 6 seconds left now.
Not only that, Smithy's also got DRS from the back marker.
Yeah, this is
It's going to help him out massively.
Yeah.
Smithy is now only 9/10 off back of Chrome. Has to pull 6 seconds out in the last 2 or 3 laps of this race, and he does get past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I was
Chrome.
Smithy, I would look at the bigger picture here. You know, Kosh has literally just over 6 seconds behind
Big
Smithy.
double
Time penalty.
Smithy's got to realise
Sector
There's a
one.
yellow
he's
flag on
gotta-
the first sector.
Oh, I
And
wonder
it's
what's going on
Coulter.
It
there.
is the
Coulter
AI.
hair.
It's
Coulter hair.
There's AI.
I don't think it's AI. I think he's back in though. I don't think it is his AI.
No, he's not.
And Smithy's having a go.
Oh, but it looks like Smith is trying to go side by side onto
wow,
Cops.
through Cops. That is
Oh,
wow.
he makes it stick.
Whoa!
Excellent move
Stick.
there from Smithy.
What
Absolutely
move,
brilliant
Smitty.
drive there.
Yeah,
What
recorded
a
of
move.
that.
Have to give him a round of applause. That is brilliant.
That was
Yeah,
absolutely
recorded of that. That is
brilliant.
fantastic.
Oh, it's Chrome
And
gets
Chrome
his
got
first
the penalty. Bro, now that is crucial.
However, he's got the
Somehow
RS.
Smitty needs to pull that gap. But look at that. 1.8 seconds between the 2 leaders. They both have 6 seconds off penalties. 1.7. Is there some way if Colt wins this race, without a shadow of a doubt? I'm sorry, Smitty's doing brilliantly. But if Colt wins this race, he has to get driver of the day.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
I actually
Colt-
have to agree with your verdicts for decision, Schumacher. 'Cause for Colt, for staying on them softs to like halfway through, then go on to medium. That's
I would
impressive.
I would love to see Smitty get a podium here. Oh,
He
can
needs to find about 2.5 seconds because the crew having a penalty now, like technically takes
Yeah.
like about 3 seconds. So
And Chrome is on soft.
maybe he needs to follow it now.
Yeah. I think maybe Chill might have been saving a little bit. One and a half seconds, so I don't think he's going to have
It
enough
looks
on
like Chrome is slowly catching up on to Smithy.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard. I don't think it's going to be a doable for Smithy to get a podium, unfortunately. 1.2 between the
As
two
Crow
leaders.
goes for the outside.
Yeah, looks like Crone's going to make a mistake here on Smithy. Comes a little bit wide there, but the position.
Crow
We are now on to
Colt,
the last lap.
1.0 seconds. Can he get within DRS range down the back straighter? This is crucial. On the last lap, if what has happened, Jill, he had 5 seconds on Lovely Colt, and Colt has just reeled him in the space of 5 or 6 laps. Now, crucially, he's 17 hundredths outside the DRS range. He's now less than a second behind Chill. Can he get close enough down the straight? This could be very, very close towards the end of this Grand Prix as we are approaching halfway around the final lap. Colt needs to stay within less than a second.
Corner.
Oh, don't run wide. He's got away with that one.
Wide a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's phased him ever so slightly.
No,
but he gets another penalty!
He's got a penalty, and that's ruined it. And he's off the... Oh, man, what has he done? What has he done? What a shame. Oh, he was pushing, I suppose. We've all been in that situation.
Oh, but hey, here comes Smithy. As they're now going on to Stowe corner. Chrome's trying to fend him off on the inside line.
Look how close the
Smithy
leaders are.
No, he can't.
Good defending.
On the inside there.
Oh, but it looks like he's going to go for a switchback. As we go for Chill, and he crosses the line into first.
Smithy, is he going to get it?
Oh, it's a
Smithy. Oh my god, he's going to go for the... He's gone for another overtake.
He loses on penalties, unfortunately.
Yeah, losing on penalties.
Oh, there's a little bit of a collision there between...
Oh!
Just as he crossed the line there, he got to look out. That was cruel.
Yeah, just
grief.
Oh, wow, and Nancy's next cross line.
The race,
what a race,
that
lads.
would have been...
Anna's, we need to decide our driver of the day.
Yeah, I mean, that was a brilliant
I'm going to
race
give it to Smithy for that overtake.
Yeah, I would.
From Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, them last few crucial laps for Smithy there, I mean, they were excellent drive. That was excellent driving there from Smithy. I mean, they were taking around the outside and then the switch back to the chicane. You know, that was brilliant there from Smithy. Yeah, that was just top class driving there. I think he's my driver of the day.
I'm torn. I really am torn between Colt and Smithy. I don't know who. I really am torn.
So there we go. Chill gets the win for Silverstone.
Yeah, it was great.
Second. And Chrome to get his first podium. Fantastic race.
Yeah, brilliant drive from the top 6 drivers there. I mean,
yeah.
At one point that was realistic anyways, race, and look at the time penalties.
We'll try and get Chill, Colt and Chrome in for the interview. Of the British Grand Prix. Fantastic race. And a massive eye-opener on the last 2 laps.
Yeah, I mean, them 2 last laps were immense.
What a race from everyone. So we'll now try and get the top 3 in. Let's try and get the top 3 in for our interview. So we do have Chill and Chrome. We are now waiting for Colt. Just make sure to tick the box, you two. We're just waiting for one more.
have. Yeah, Colt doesn't have a
If
mic.
he is possibly joining
Yeah,
late,
I
then
don't think Cole has a mic.
if you want Sam, message Colt to say how his race went, and then we'll start the interview with Chill. So
Yes.
we'll start the interview with Chill. It looks like you had a very good performance for this weekend, especially in Q3. Seem
Yeah,
to be very happy.
I was very happy.
So
My first run in Q3 wasn't too bad. Decent lap time, but I
yeah,
knew I could get a lot more out of the car.
Yep.
Then doing my second run, I thought I messed up the first sector, but the middle sector and the last sector was out. I think like 4 tenths. Managed to beat Manzi, which when he come back from the toilet he wasn't very happy about, but so yeah, the race it probably looked on the stream, a fairly easy race, but having Chrome behind me and knowing that when I was saving my tyres, saving my battery and a bit of fuel,
yeah,
he would start to catch up, so then it would force me, to start that push a little bit more just to keep that gap. And after the pit stop, I really don't know what happened. It's like his tyres just went off, and looking up, I was out to pull away, and then the last 2 laps.
it did.
Well, the last,
It did seem that Chrome was trying to push them softs to try and
yeah,
reduce the gap onto you.
yeah. I think that's what it really did seem. He tried to push way too much. But yeah, the last couple laps, trying to stay in front of Colt, and hopefully he got more penalties than I did. And lucky enough, he got one more penalty on the last lap, which really helped me
Yeah.
a hell of a lot, which I'm really glad to.
But yeah, actually, yeah, very good performance from you. If is there any other questions, you two, for Jill?
No, I think you covered
Sherry?
everything there. Apart from massive well done to Chill for an excellent drive.
Cheers.
Schumacher, any other questions? If he is there, I don't think he is. Well, I will say one question, Jill, is that now you were quite happy with the win at Britain. Do you think that performance will possibly continue for Germany?
Oh, I really hope so. Germany, I have been pretty strong with that track before, but the way that car, a bit twitchy, especially coming out of the first corner, I think it'll be
Yeah.
a bit of getting used to the setups, tweaking it, trying to steady it there. But yeah, I'm quite confident. Hopefully to get a really good finish at Germany.
Yeah. Well, anyway, congratulations to
Cheers.
you, Chill. I think we'll hand it over to Sam to interview Chrome.
So Chrome, you had a great race. Great battle near the end there with Smithy. So walk us through what was your mindset in that race? What did you think was gonna come of it? Yeah, you did have a great race there. Near the end there with that battle with Smithy, was that down to your tyres, or was Smithy just too quick, or what was the main problem there? Yeah. Obviously penalties
Yeah,
came
Smith.
into a big impact of that race. Do you think if there wasn't as many penalties issued, like I think Smithy had 2 3 seconds, you had I think it was either 1 or 2 penalties. Do you think if they weren't issued them, there would have been a different outcome? Well done for your podium. That was a great race from you.
Yeah, well done, Chrome. Good job. I do think if you might have a message from Lovely Colt Sam, if possible.
Yeah, the message is sent. It wouldn't send beforehand, so I'm waiting on his reply. I'm not sure he's left the lobby and whatnot, so I'm not sure if we're going to get a reply from Colt anytime soon.
Right, if we don't get a reply from Colt, we will say that congratulations from him for getting second place for Toro Rosso. I think that's 18 points better for the team. And I'm guessing that he's very, very excited for next week at Germany. So we'll now talk about driver of the day. And it was very, very close. I think it was possibly one of the closest to try and decide for driver of the day.
Yeah, it
But
definitely was.
yeah, it was very, very hard. But we've come to a decision and we have given it to Smithy. From that
Yeah,
remarkable recovery drive, from that unfortunate spell in Q2, and the pace they had on the softs was staggering.
yeah, it was. I mean, especially those last few laps, that battle with Kroom and that overtake when he went around the outside, and then the lap later where he did the switchback, and I mean that was just excellent driving there. That was something you'd see
Yeah,
in real Formula One. I mean that was some of the closest driving I've ever seen. So
yeah, that it
hats off
was
to him for that.
brilliant. Yeah. So congratulations to Smithy for getting driver of the day, and that'll be it for GP2. Tune in next week for the German Grand Prix, where we will find out who will reign king at the Hockenheim Ring. But we will find out next week. This has been It's Phil 17, I was alongside with Sam Fuller and IRL Schumacher, and we'll be seeing you at round 11 at Hockenheim.
Yeah, well
See you later,
done to all
guys.
the drivers. Catch you all later.